Group management is an LDC CoreTools feature that helps coaches and others in similar roles support their teachers in several important ways. You'll find group management as an option in the Coach menu from the LDC CoreTools main navigation toolbar. If you engage in a coaching role but don't see this option available, you can gain access to it simply by updating your account so that your profile lists you as a coach. Group management allows you to flexibly create and manage groups of teachers whose LDC work you support in some way. Once you've created a group, you can at any time add one or multiple members to it. If someone you wish to add to a group already has an LDC CoreTools account, you have the option of looking them up by name. You may also simply enter in or paste in the email address of someone you wish to add to a group, whether or not they already have an account. You can even paste in a large list of email addresses to quickly bulk add numerous teachers to a group. Whenever you add somebody to a group, they'll receive a brief email that you can personalize that welcomes them and directs them to either begin or continue using LDC CoreTools for their professional learning. For those that you add to a group who don't already have accounts, the email they receive will invite them to register. Group management allows you to monitor the registration status of anybody you've invited. If necessary, you can resend an invitation email at any time. You also have the ability to remove members from your groups. If you wish, you can add a second coach to a group by first making sure they are a member of your group and then selecting the Give Coach Access option. This provides to that user the same management access you have to that group. You can, of course, also remove that access. You also have the ability to edit any groups that you manage at any time. In your coaching role, if you're affiliated with teachers at a school or organization that has a license to use an LDC Teacher Learning Kit, then you should see one or more licenses available in group management. If this is the case, you may actually find one or more groups already created for you that are under such a license. You can of course edit these licensed groups and add the appropriate teachers to them. Any members of a licensed group will have access to the additional professional learning experiences that are specified under the terms of the selected license. These teachers will have available to them in the Learn tab content that you can use with them that is only available to those with Teacher Learning Kit licenses. You must add such teachers that you support to a licensed group, otherwise they will not have access to this additional content that they need. If you're a coach or a leader with access to any Teacher Learning Kit licenses, you have the ability to select the license and associate it with a group. Therefore, if you already have a licensed group created, you do have the ability to modify that group, or you can create multiple groups that use that same license if necessary. You should not add members to any licensed group unless they are teachers or educators included under the terms of the license that you have access to. A typical license is created specifically for educators at one school or entity, and it should not be selected for groups that include members that are not part of that school or entity. If you don't find available a license that you should have access to, please contact us. Depending on the terms of the license for any group that you manage, you will be given access to analytics so that you can monitor the professional learning progress of those teachers. These reports will become available to you under the Analytics tab. Depending on the terms of the license for any groups that you manage, you may also be given access to other content or features specifically designed for coaches supporting teachers licensed under a Teacher Learning Kit. If you've used the Invite Users feature in the past to manage the work of any licensed or non-licensed groups of teachers, all of your data and settings have been migrated from there to group management.